Hey, this is John Evans from Electric Copy. I am a freelance conversion copywriter specializing in tech, SaaS, and copywriting for startups. In this video, we're going to have a look at the value proposition for the shopfront.tech. Now, this is a SaaS app that's designed for e-commerce websites, and it allows sales advisors working for the site to talk with customers and give them guidance on the different products and services that are available. So when a visitor lands on a website like this for the first time, the value proposition's got a very important job to do. It has to let that visitor know that they're in the right place, and it also has to kind of hook them into staying on the site and reading a bit more. Now, in order to do that, we need to make sure our value proposition answers some fundamental questions that the visitor is likely to have when they visit the site for the first time. So firstly, they're going to want to know what is actually on offer on this site. What can I get here? Secondly, they're going to want to know if they're in the right place. So they need to know who is this site actually for. Thirdly, they're going to want to know how this site can actually improve their life or solve a problem for them. As a fourth question, they might also want to know how this product is different from others that they've seen. And this is quite relevant for this particular product because it does have quite a few competitors. So some people visiting this site will be looking at some other similar sites in the same time period. So let's have a look at this value proposition and see if it answers those questions. So the headline is "Welcome to the Shopfront." I would say I don't think that answers any of the questions. It doesn't tell us what it is or who it's for or how it can solve a problem. In my opinion, it also doesn't really affect whether people feel welcome or not. So it's just kind of white noise text that people will kind of skim read without really giving any further thought. If we move on, we now have this second line here: every sale starts with a conversation. Now, I think this line would work a bit better if the headline was better, because the headline could kind of set the context for this line. But with a kind of weak headline that doesn't tell us anything about the product, this line isn't going to mean anything to us, so or very little to us. So I don't think this answers any of our fundamental questions either. The third line here actually is pretty good. It tells us the e-commerce platform to engage with your customers using WhatsApp, Facebook, video, and chat. So it tells us what's on offer here because we know it's an e-commerce platform, and it starts to make it clear who this is for. Because if I'm seeing e-commerce, so if I'm an e-commerce owner, and I've got customers that I want to engage, I read this line and I immediately know it's talking to me. This line also does start to tell us, what kind of problem this can solve for us or how it can improve our life. Because, if I'm someone who wants to engage with my customers, I see that this app lets me do it through WhatsApp, Facebook, video, and chat. So this line actually does tick some boxes for us. If we have a look at the two buttons at the bottom here, this button on the right I do like because, again, it shows us more about who this site is for. If I have a Shopify website, I immediately know that this is something for me. I also like this button because I know exactly where it's going to take me if I click on it. It's taking me to the Shopify App Store, so that's a nice clear journey. This button on the left I'm not so keen on. On one hand, it does tell me that this site is going to help me sell more online. So it is telling me how this site can improve my life. But it's not very clear. Well, it's not clear at all what happens when I click this button. I don't know if it's going to give me a free trial, if it's going to show me a demo. And that's a problem for us because if it's not clear what the button does, people are going to feel less confident about clicking it, and that ultimately means less conversions for the site owner and less sales. So that's not good. We also have some clarifying copy here. It does say something about credit cards, which makes me think maybe this button is about a free trial, but again, it's just not clear enough for us to know that. Okay, so to summarize this value proposition, we've got two lines here that need to be a bit more, that could sell a lot harder. So we need to improve those. We've got a line here that does answer some of our fundamental questions, and we've got this confusing button copy that also needs to be improved. What this value proposition is also missing is the part that tells us how this is different to other apps out there. There's a very quick mention of video, which is a differentiating feature of this app, but it's not really showing us, why this app is unique or different in general. So that's what I think we need to improve on. We need to get these lines working harder, and we need to give the visitor a sense of what's different about this app. So how can we do that? Well, I'm going to take you through the website and show you very quickly some of the features that this app has. Okay, firstly, we have multi-channel engagement, which means that if I'm the e-commerce site, customers can talk to me by Facebook, email, video, or chat. And that's cool. That gives people the option to contact me in the way that's convenient to them. If we move down, we also have video and audio engagement, which means that the customer can talk to me by video or audio. I think that's pretty cool. I've been on quite a few e-commerce sites in my time, and I haven't actually come across that before. So I think that's quite a unique differentiating feature. Excuse me. This third feature here is about streaming products directly to the customer's screen. And what that means is that the sales advisor has the option to show customers, to control what the customer is seeing and show them different products that they want to recommend them. Again, a pretty cool differentiating feature. The last feature is this, which is about creating public or private products, and it's something to do with tailoring products by editing the images, descriptions, and prices that the customer sees. Now, I don't know exactly what that looks like, but it sounds like it's about making customized, personalized offers. And I think that, even if we don't know exactly what it looks like, the important thing to remember here is that this is about offering, a level of a very personalized customer service experience that you don't normally get on e-commerce sites. And in fact, I think that's really what this product is about. It's about recreating the kind of customer service experience that you get when you visit a physical shop and have a face-to-face conversation with the sales advisor. I think that's what's interesting about this product, and I think that's what we need to work into the value proposition here. So I'm going to use a Chrome extension to edit the text here, and I'm going to show you how I would change this. Okay, and by the magic of time travel, you are now seeing my new and improved copy. And I will take you through what we're seeing here. Now, the challenge with this headline was actually we didn't have much space here. So I've had to write a very short and punchy headline. And it now says e-commerce shopping made personal. And really what I'm trying to do here is answer the third question, which is how does this website improve my life or help me solve a problem? And what I'm trying to get across is that the value that this website offers is that it's going to help you make the e-commerce shopping experience more personal. I've included the word shopping there, even though all e-commerce is about shopping, so you might think maybe we don't need to include the word shopping there, but I want to make it clear that we're making it more personal for customers, the people who are doing the shopping, rather than the people who own the site. I've also tried to make that very clear and clarify that in the second line here. So again, we're trying to answer that question of who is this actually for. So the second line says, give your online customers an in-store experience with our plug and play app. So again, if we go back to the three questions, we're telling them what it is. It's a plug and play app. And I've purposely said plug and play because it's an opportunity to just ramp up the selling power that little bit more by suggesting that this is actually something that's really easy to get started with. If we go on to the second line here, we're saying we're giving them a bit more clarification on how we deliver on this promise in the headline. We're telling them that they can use this app to respond to queries through video, WhatsApp, Facebook, and chat, and send personalized personalized offers in real time. So we're telling them how we can help them do this, how we can help them make shopping, e-commerce shopping more personal. And I'm also trying to answer the fourth question, which is about how is this app different from others out there? And I've done that by moving the video feature to the front of the list, and also by ending with this part about the personalized offers, which is a differentiating feature. I've also intentionally said personalized rather than saying like customized or bespoke offers, because we want to link it to this this word up here, and using the same language just makes it that little bit clearer that we're explaining how we deliver this promise here, and we just tie it all together nicely. Lastly, what I've also done is just change this button here so that I have a much clearer understanding of what happens when I click this button. I don't know if they still get the free trial when they click on the Shopify button, but the point is, if our visitor has read this intro and they're interested in trying this product in some way, they have two very clear paths to moving forward, and that means ultimately we should get more conversions because we're making it easy for people. Okay, well that is my my new value proposition, and that's pretty much all from me. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you've learned something from it if you're trying to get better at writing value propositions. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Cheers.